up, guys? Welcome to our first ever podcast. My name's Pedro,
I'm Malachi.
and this podcast is going to be called
Motivation Point. And really the name comes from we're motivated to do things with our life, and we just want to motivate other people watching us grow and become successful.
Yes. And the different topics that we're going to be covering, like in this podcast, just so you guys know, we're going to be talking about, for sure, motivation, and then we're going to talk about gym, and then we're also going to talk about like hot topics that are going on during these times, and then yeah.
And we're also going to be talking about how we achieve our goals, what goals we want to achieve, and success, and just everything that we want to do with our lives. And together, we just want to do it together.
Exactly.
It's always good to have a friend here, not only a friend but a brother.
Exactly. And for our first podcast, it is going to be about the trip that changed our lives, which was our Florida trip.
My brother invited us to where he lives, Gainesville, Florida, and we went down there. We stayed there about 6 days. A lot of stuff happened, but we learned life lessons. We saw things that could change our lives, and just everything that we couldn't get here could be there.
Yes, and it's crazy too, because like from where we are literally like growing up, we grew up here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and it's a really small town. And many people have already told us like, hey, you could do that stuff here in this town, but it's like, in all reality, it's like we honestly can't do that, because the best way for you to grow is for you to go to a completely different place where you're uncomfortable.
Yep.
Because being uncomfortable is what creates you to become even stronger as a person.
Yep.
So for this trip, like he had said, we met his brother and then his brother's friend. Shout out to CTB Herd and CTB Draymond, yep. My homies, when you guys are watching this. But yeah, we met with them. Hella chill people. Like, I'm telling you, the most humble people you could ever meet. They showed us around. They took us, downtown, right?
Downtown,
yes.
Downtown Gainesville. We went to the hot spots of Gainesville. Was just crazy. It's just different from the environment here that we could experience.
Yeah, exactly. And then we actually also got to do this pool party event on that Saturday, which was so amazing. We learned a lot about recording, how to set up like speakers, the whole DJ thing, and literally just how to have fun with other people around you. Like, we got to talk to people that we had never met, so that also helped us grow with her talking skills and all that.
Yeah. But we also met Smooth was our DJ. He's super chill.
Shout out.
He taught us a lot about how to hook up the speakers, how to set up, what all goes into behind the work, behind the events that happen and all that. We also met a big TikToker named the Gym Guy. Even though he has a lot of followers, he drilled down to earth and humble. He just gave us a lot of advice on what should post and how to post and what we can use, and he really talked to Pedro about growing his gym brand.
Yeah, so you guys know about this, if you follow this YouTube channel, that I'm trying to grow my own fitness brand, which Malachi's not going to join me in, and we're going to be doing fitness clothes, like hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants, all that good stuff, even like sports bras and like leggings and all that down the road.
Yeah.
But pretty much like we said about this podcast too, is like we're just trying to grow. Like, we're trying to show you guys that it doesn't matter what age you're in, that as long as you have the heart and you have like the motivation for it, you can do it. And it's like not every day you're going to be as motivated as you are in certain days, but as long as you push through it, and like for us, we have each other.
As long as you keep going.
Yes, like with us helping each other, it helps us so much, because like if I'm having an off day, you have a real friend. If Like for example, he'll be like, "Hey, it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna get through it. It's just one of those days, and we just push through it." Like we also go to the gym together, so we'll be doing some gym vlogs also that we'll be putting on this channel. And so we can show you guys. But it's like, life is just a journey. That's what we learned. And with going on this trip, we also learned that life is too short for us to be doing something that we don't want to do. Like for example, when we went on this trip, I'm doing translating. I don't want to do that my whole life if we're being real, you know. And I want to be something big. I want people to remember me. Like we want to build an empire. So when people look back, they're like, "Damn, we went to high school with these people." Like we literally went to middle school with them, and look at them now. Like,
I'm a mechanic right now, and it's just, I thought I loved doing that, but I just want more. I want more out of life. Just experience more, meet more people, be successful. Not even about the money, but like be successful for my family. Just provide what I can, and whenever I can, just get to that place as soon as possible.
yeah,
But one of the things was the environment here, like Tennessee environment where we live, the Oak Ridge. People get stuck. They work 9 to 5 jobs every day, go to their job, don't even like the job, but they're making good money, or good enough money to make it by and buy the stuff they want, but not necessarily what they really want,
yeah,
just to live comfortable. But down there was, you got people that go out every night, still make more money than people here, but it's not even about the money, it's just they're living life, having fun. You get to experience different, like the beach, just everyone there is just a different like category of how successful you can be, and just level of life that you didn't know you could live in.
yeah. I feel that. And then also, it's like the thing about here, like we're also not. We don't want you guys to get this confused. Like, you know, we're not talking bad about like where we're going up either.
No.
Like, I just wanted to put that out there. But it's just more so in the sense that like people here are just so comfortable. And it's like you always hear this saying that goes like, once you get comfortable, that's when you start losing like motivation, because you're like, oh, you know, like I'm making it, you know, that paycheck is getting me through. But
it's what we want to do. It doesn't.
Mhm.
It's not pointed to anyone. It's just how we want to do. Like, we're planning on moving in 4 months to just live life. Yeah, be where we want to be, get to where we want to be.
Exactly. What was the other topics?
Our mindsets.
Okay.
Mindsets. Our mindset changed when we went down there. It's like opened a whole different branch of our brain. Just something clicked, and we wanted to just start doing stuff. We haven't really posted that much on social media, but we started posting like crazy when we got back. Just keeps it going. Just being just the way you carry yourself and how you talk and how you approach people and the way you react to what people say. It's just everything just is different now. Like, people doubt you, but you're gonna have doubters, and you just gotta deal with that.
Yes. Another big thing too is like we knew that during this trip we were already like on another level, because what was it, like probably every night we stayed up for like till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just talking.
We didn't realize it. You weren't even tired.
Yeah.
If it's something you love, it'll keep you awake and keep you going.
Like for example, today, what time is it that we're filming this? Almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, we wanted to do this. We needed to do this.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things that we're going as we're learning, honestly. Like, something for anybody that's watching this and is like, you know what, I've thought about making a podcast, or I've thought about creating my own brand or something, do it. Like, don't even think about it. Like, just focus on that feeling that you're getting when you're motivated, and just use that to push you.
That's the thing I brought up when we were going down there. I told Pedro, don't think about it, just do it.
Yeah.
Not Nike or anything like that, but you just really just don't even think about it too much. Just do it, and once it's done, if it goes your way, hell yeah. But if it doesn't, then just keep doing it and figure out how to do it the right way and keep going.
Yeah. And then another big thing that we did too that also like really motivated us is that when we were down there, we got to see how a podcast goes down, and that's like when we knew that that was for us because we saw or the people that we were with,
Yeah.
they did their own podcast, and literally, like, I'm the cameraman, you know, I'm paneling, I'm doing my
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and I'm looking at Malachi, I'm like, bro, this is us. Like, the way
Yeah.
they were just talking and flowing with it, and like going in, and one of the big topics that they talked about was failure. So I've always been one of these guys, like, I'm just get real deep, honestly, because it's our podcast, why not? I used to be scared of fail. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I used to trip so much about wanting to be perfect that like I was so scared about failing. But it's like honestly, these past few months, I've failed so much in certain areas, but I've grown so much as a person.
Yeah, yeah. Failure is part of it. You
Mhm.
just gotta get past that failure, learn what you did, and be happy that happened so you can be where you're at.
Yeah, literally though, because failure is one of the biggest teachers you can have in life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care what anybody else has to say about that. It's like failure is really what pushes you to go on another level, because there's this saying too that it's like unless you're all the way at the bottom, you don't really learn to appreciate what you have and what values you got. And that's what helps you realize, like, okay, well, I have these and these things that other people see and value. Why don't I use it? Why don't I make it, put some work into it, and see how far I can go with this?
It's not even if you're famous. I mean, like us right now, we're a little subscribers, but we
Yeah.
might reach one person that it really hits them and they feel it and they just say it's good for them and they like it, and you might not reach 100 million people, but
Yeah.
that one person, it could change how they think.
It's like at the end of the day, as long as we motivate one person or someone to achieve any goals that they have, like, that's the whole point of this. Like he said, I mean, if we become famous, you know, like,
Yeah,
that's cool and all, don't get us wrong.
yeah.
But at the same time, like, that's not our goal. This is just more so like our podcast is going to be like a vlog life, as in how far we've come in certain situations and certain goals that we're going. And like, for example, right now we're just filming this at my house. But who knows, maybe later down the road, we might be in a penthouse. We might be somewhere massive
On
to
the
where...
beach.
Exactly.
But in the future, we want to have guests. We want to have people that experience life, that are older than us, that can give us advice, how they've become who they are, and different types of people. Just really branch off into different areas of life and explore and see what fits us and what fits other people.
Yeah. I do have already 2 guests that we have already planned on bringing on the podcast, which will be a little bit down the road, which we're really excited to have on here.
Yep.
And just like you said, though, we're going to be looking for guests that can just bring value into our lives. Like, at the end of the day, as long as we provide value for you guys to learn and to grow as a person, that's all we really care about.
Yep. And if it's just a topic me and Pedro think we need to talk about by ourselves and need to get it out there, we'll sit down, record, and get it out there to anyone who needs to hear it.
Yeah.
But that's our podcast, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you like it, subscribe and
share it. Don't forget to share it.
Share it.
I'll put all of our links in the bio, so if you guys want to go see our TikToks, like, for example, his TikTok, he's gonna post just like funny videos of us and just
vibing
yeah.
videos, just what we do really on a daily basis.
Mhm.
His TikTok will be more of our workouts. You can explain that more in depth.
Yeah. And fitness, and literally just us growing as a person, and just how much gym has like changed our lives too, because it's like we do many different things that we have literally done together for so long. Like, I've literally known him since middle school, which is crazy.
7th grade, baby.
Yep, since 7th grade. Yep, and look at us now. It's like we're just here. So to leave it off on this note, I just want you to know that whoever's watching this, just know that you're special, like, for real. And I really hope that you took something from this podcast, and I hope you guys are excited. And we will be posting a podcast one every week. Is our goal.
Yep, one every week.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone's special in their own way.
Yep.
Don't let someone tell you you're weird or anything like that.
Yep.
We all got something.
Yep.
But I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll be with you on the next podcast.
All right. See y'all. Be safe.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.